Tonight, we examine how your tax dollars are going toward informants working for federal agencies. It turns out your money is making some of them rich and also free to commit crimes. Correspondent David Spunt has details tonight. Good evening, David.
Mike, good evening to you. This is eye-opening. According to a new report published by a government watchdog, federal law enforcement informants received millions of dollars and permission to break the law. Adam Andrzejewski is the founder of OpenTheBooks.com, a nonpartisan government watchdog group. He and his team poured through government audits and congressional testimony dating back about a decade to compile this information. According to a 2016 Justice Department Inspector General report, an Amtrak employee made $962,000 between 2010 and 2015 to serve as an informant. The Inspector General called it a waste of funds, arguing a paid informant was not necessary. We spoke to former Assistant FBI Director Chris Swecker, who authorizes thousands of dollars in payments, not in that Amtrak case, but in other informants during his time at the Bureau.
They really are the lifeblood of these cases. You have to be able to get inside. You know, most people, I'd rather have an informant I was paying than someone you have over the barrel and is getting a plea bargain or some kind of consideration.
In a statement to Fox News, the FBI and ATF wrote in part, sources provide valuable information regarding criminal activity and national security matters. In dealing with confidential sources, we adhere to all Justice Department guidelines. Some of the money going to informants is taxpayer money, prompting this investigation to bring the attention to the story, Mike.
David, what about informants breaking the law legally?
Yep, legally, you know, this is how business is done. It's been this way legally on the books as far as 1980 is concerned. One law enforcement source told me that this is something that's been going on, and it probably will, allowing informants to break the law, but with permission. According to the Government Accountability Office, informants have been able to do this, and they will be able to continue to do this. We have a report from the Government Accountability Office. It says in the appropriate circumstance, an agency could authorize an informant to purchase illegal drugs from someone who is the target of a drug trafficking investigation.
It's all legal, but we think there needs to be more transparency on the entire federal law enforcement complex when it comes to confidential human sources.
That's Adam Andrzejewski, who was the whistleblower here. Andrzejewski, he's calling for the federal government and law enforcement community to release payment information to the public after a case is closed. So basically, Mike, this has been going on for decades. It's eye-opening. It's not illegal, but he's calling for more transparency.
Great reporting. Thanks, David.
You bet.